Hey, I'm Zanny.
I'm James.
And we're the Omelets.
And we watched Friday the 13th, which opened last Friday, day before Valentine's Day. This movie raked in the dough, $42 million in its opening weekend, which more than doubled any other movie. Completely blew away Confessions of a Shopaholic, which finished 5th in the box office standings.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Did we actually get through the entire movie?
No, we walked out on it.
Yeah, it was...
It was really boring. Okay.
So boring.
You know, because this guy, he just, there's no real motive. He just goes around, killing people. And it doesn't really have all that much weight.
But even between the killing, the killing itself was boring, but in between the killing, there was just nothing.
There's, no real plot development. There was, it was like an almost porno with killing on the side. You know, it's like the directors couldn't really decide what they wanted to do, so they're like, hey, we'll just put these two together and see what happens.
So, like we said, we didn't quite make it to the end of this movie. We got a little bored, just gave up a little early on it. But really, perhaps we should have learned a lesson from Jason about perseverance and sticking with it, because let me tell you, this guy, since the very first Friday the 13th movie, well, Zanny, why don't you tell us about Jason and the things he's persevered through in his life.
Okay. So far in the Friday the 13th series, across 12 movies, 2 of which Jason didn't even appear in, Jason Voorhees has been drowned, sliced by a machete in the shoulder, hit with an axe in the head, supposedly cremated, aped by a copycat killer, buried, resurrected with a lightning bolt, chained to a boulder and thrown in a lake again.
That was a good one.
Resurrected by telekinesis, drowned again, resurrected by an underwater electrical surge, melted by toxic waste, killed by the FBI, resurrected through the possession of another body, returned to his own body, thrown into hell, used for research, frozen cryogenically, thawed, blown into space, freed to continue his murder spree on Earth 2.
That's my favorite.
Returned to the present, faced off against Freddy Krueger in The Night on Elm Street, drowned again with him, and made to emerge from Crystal Lake with Freddy's head, which winks. Then, in 2009, his leg was run through with a fire poker, he was stabbed in the heart with his own machete, and then fed into a wood chipper. And at the end of the latest movie, you guessed it, he comes back to attack the heroine in the film's final frames. Now think of that next time you want to quit something.
Yeah. Wow.
We weren't run through by any machetes.
Though it felt like it at times.
Death cannot stop him. But, aside from that, it's a pretty bad movie.
Really bad. I give it a 0.
Yeah, I would give it a 0. It wasn't even really a movie. There was no real direction. It was just here's a guy going on a killing spree.
Our videos are more scripted and more derivative of, common sense than this movie was. Yeah. There was nothing in this movie to enjoy.
If you like watching people die,
then you won't even like this one. Actually,
well, you might.
I'll take that back because there were a couple of rather funny deaths.
If you like watching people die, that's about it.
Yeah.
But usually there's some sort of motive and interest behind that makes it, worthwhile.
Not this time.
This time it's just,
Yeah. So.
Girl gets caught on fire. Someone gets a machete through the head.
That one was kind of funny. I'm gonna give him that one. Jason's a good shot with a bow and arrow too. That was impressive.
Yeah.
He's on the side of a lake, and he just pops this dude on a boat in the middle of the water. That was awesome. I'm a fan of bows and arrows. It's really cool.
Yeah. So.
Anyway.
That's about it.
So yeah, double O's from the Omelets for Friday the 13th. Next week, 2 movies come out. Fired Up, which is
a dance movie.
No, it's like American Pie meets Bring It On.
Oh, is that? Oh, I know. Yeah, it's the one where the guys become cheerleaders.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. But I would say the heavyweight favorite next week is Madea Goes to Jail. Madea is a cash machine. She's gonna pull it in next week. So I have a feeling.
We'll see. Hopefully that'll be the one.
Yeah. So Friday the 13th, no good. Next week we'll see.
All right. Bye.